Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another OTP Legends League Game of the Day. And from the Metrodome in Minneapolis, it's the one of the three worst teams in the AL, the 91 Twins, hosting the 85 Royals, who were on a hot streak and at one time was the top team in the American League. Times have changed. Moose Haas goes on the bump for the 85 Royals. The Twins wanted to ask for a bullpen game from the 85 Royals, but they say no because both teams have to agree to it. But since they have Moose Haas, it's like, forget it. And they even told Minnesota, for you know that Bert Hooten was 2-12. He only started because the White Sox didn't have the 1917 White Sox didn't have a suitable emergency starter. Nevertheless, the 85 Twins will face Nagel, and here's your starting lineup. Darren Erstad will play center field. And yes, I know he didn't play for the 85 Royals, but you know, the free agent draft and all that shit. Marty Murray will play short. Jim Ray Hart at third. Hal McRae will play left. Red Crest will DH. Al Collins will play right. Steve Bye Balboni at first. He's coming in for a cold player. Frank White will move to second base, and Jose Perez will catch. Minneapolis has Greg Gagne, not the wrestler, at short. Chuck Knobloch decides to play third base today. Aurelio Ramirez will play second. Chili Davis left. David De Jesus will play right. Brian Harper will DH. Drew Larkin will play first. Shane Mack in center, and Yalman Okte. Hope I pronounced that right. I think that's a Turkish name. At catcher. So these two teams going toe to toe. Just to let you know, there will be a 3-day block of National League action. The next American League matchup is Saturday. And then after Saturday, Sunday is actually an OTP off day, so that means PCB play baseball. San Diego 3-11 with a 7.35 ERA. He was kind of a reliever, but it was made to be a starter. He was a starter one time. He was a decent starter for the Atlanta Braves. History-wise, you know, Darren Erstad center field from Jamestown, New York. 2002 Angels left him go, and then with the third pick of the free agent draft, the 85 Royals picked him, and he hasn't made them regret it. The Royals have 50 wins. The Twins have 36. Both these teams won twice against each other. Nagel will try to stop him. He's given up 11 home runs this year. Erstad ground ball the first stump. That's a nice job by Larkin. Went out for Marty Marion, the shortstop. Ground ball the third, throw the first. Well, nice job by Marion. It is a infield hit. Here's Jim Ray Hart, 21 home runs. He had 22 last year. Jim Ray will pop up. Someone get it, please. That's Mr. Larkin. 2 down for Al McRae playing left field today. McRae golfs at the center field, back and into the glove of Shane Mack, and that's the third out. No score. Moose Haas, 88, 3-7-2. He had 20 losses for the 2024 82 Brewers, so he was booted, and then the 97 Marlins put him. He was 2-10, and then the 85 Royals said, we could use him. So he's had a decent season this year. He was drafted in the free agent draft 14th overall by the 97 Marlins, but they released him because of his shit. Losing Gagne at short from Fall River, Massachusetts. Prototypical hitter. Leadoff hitter. Gagne to first. Easy play. Yeah. Nice job by Balboni. Uno Alto for Knobloch, who's playing third base for the cold Mike Pagliaro. Yeah, he's been kind of booted from the team, if you will, with some new players. But yeah, shortstop the first. Nice job. That's out number 2. And here comes Aurelio Ramirez, who's been Knobloch's replacement. Aurelio to left field. Dibson base hit. I think he was a 91 Twin, wasn't he, Aurelio Ramirez? Or am I... He was a scouting delivery, so he's not a real player. Here's Chili, hot. 15 home runs, 58 home runs. Here he is. Chili, deep to left, trying to look for the wall, but nope. He's got the glove of McRae, and the Twins have a hit, but nothing else. Here's Red Crest, picked up from, I think, the Browns/Baltimore Orioles legends. Yeah, he was an All-Star Game free agent pickup. Here's Crest. And a hit. Red Crest gets a base hit. Single for him, and that will make it Al Collins' time. Collins, drafted from the Royals legends in the free agent draft. He gets a fly ball to center. Nice catch there by Mack. Here's Balboni, who's coming in for a cold... I don't know who was cold. Well, Balboni in first base. It's at first and seconds. Well, he's not cold. Yeah, Blue is cold. Onyx Concepcion cold, so that's why they had 3 And with Sunbird needing a rest, they couldn't. They wanted to replace Perez. Here's Frank White, who plays second base today. Fly ball to center, and there's a catch there, and runner will have to hold. Mac does it. 2 outs for Jose Perez. 7 for 82 with 3 RBIs. Egon Nagel gets him with the fastball, and unlike the 1917 White Sox 2002 Angel game that had no strikeouts, we have a strikeout in the second inning. Here comes David DeJesus. He also was a pickup. He was picked up from the Royals Legends in the All-Star Game free agency. 13 RBIs in 19 games, so he's looking good. Ground ball, ease way, uno alto for Brian Harper, who will DH today. Harper pokes it to right into the glove. A lot of people will be like, why the hell is Gene Larkin at first base? Wasn't there a better first baseman? There was. His name was Kent Herb back in 91, but then the Twins let him go. Larkin, ground ball to short, through first. That's it out. That's a third out. 3 up, 3 down. Darren Erstad back to lead off the third. Deep drive to left field. Back. Say, keep that. That would do. What was it? Fuck, I don't know the Bewitched song. There's one Darren, not two. Like, there's one Darren, unlike two for Bewitched. Never mind. Here's Marty Marion. I don't know. I can't hum it. Here's Jim Ray. Jim Ray to right center. That's trouble. That's going for the baggie. That's a Dumbo. And Jim Ray, they're going to the plate. Start. And he's at third base. It will be a double and advancement to third. Yeah. Hart will get a double, make it 2-0, and a movement to third on the throw. McRae's got an RBI chance. Not so fast, but he walks. There's Red Crest. Can he do something? He can. Up the middle. Oh, and Ramirez had to knock it down. That is an RBI infield hit by Red Crest. 3-0. Well, that move was great. Here's Collins. Ball 4. Oh, man, the bases are jammed. Yipesies. Here's Balboni. Balboni smacks at the center. This could be a sac fly. Max throws the ball. Safe. It is a sac fly by Balboni. 4-0. And Danny Nagel's losing his touch. He's losing it, Jakes. He's losing it. It will be Anderson and Cassian, a pair of lefties that will warm up. Here's Frankie. Trying to get an RBI. Oh, there's 1 out. And it will be an RBI FC fielder's choice. So it's 5-0 for the Royals. And now here's Perez. Perez nubs it, but they'll get him out. But the 85 Royals puts 5 on the board, and Nagel is upset. Well, I don't know who will come in. I may think Cassian, but I don't know. I'm no doctor. I'm Shane Mack. Mack with a hit. Mack was actually batting second today, but with Knobloch running to bat second. Here's Ootp. Round ball. This could be a double play. Note. I wonder if he is Turkish. Ootp. Ootp is from Eagle, Idaho. He was picked up as a free agent from the He signed a 1-year deal with the Expos organization, and then they dumped him off, and the Red Sox Legends drafted him 121st overall in the free agent draft. But practically, he was released by the Red Sox Legends. So the Twins took him. 91 Twins took him. 2 outs for Gagne. And a hit. Powerful hit. Yeah, I think he's Turkish descent. Here's Robach. Knobloch looking for the baggie, but he gets the glove of Cowens. 5-0, 85 Royals. It will be Erstad. It will be Cassian. They're going to go with Larry Cassian. 50 innings of play. This will be his 36th appearance. He had 40 last year from Linwood, California. Here's Erstad. He went deep last time. Erstad floats it to right. That's a hit. Yeah, I was surprised. I went over Anderson. I was like, There's Marion. I think they know something we don't. And is he... Oh, he got caught leading. They saw something. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Marion with the fastball. Cassian does his job. And here's Jim Ray. Jim Ray smacks the ball. Out number 3. So the 85 Royals can't do anything against Cassian for this inning. 5-0 Royals. Here comes Willie Ramirez. And a walk. And I know something I forgot to do. I forgot to do the out-of-town scoreboard in the 4th inning. Anyway, Montreal 2-1 in the bottom of the 8th. Blue Jays winning 4-1 in the 8th. Phillies 4-0 in the 8th. White Sox Legends 8-4. Yankees looking good. 29 A's looking really good. Cleveland up by a few. Boston 86 Mets 5-2. The 27 Yankees looking good. Braves looking good. 60 Pirates looking good against the Giants. Roos. It is 9:57 Eastern time. San Diego looking good in the 3rd inning. Arnold 7 5 the ninth. Up the middle, base hit. And that will be Ramirez to second. Yeah, I think it really Ramirez. I thought he was a good player. Okay, Jesus. Fly ball to the left. Sketchable. Ooh, sketchable for out number 1. Harper. Harper, this could be a double play. They set up a double play. They get a double play. Around the horn. Money in the bank. Catching. Money in the world. Here comes McRae. Fly ball to center. Looking good. It's a cut. Followed by Matt. 1-0. Here comes Kress. Kress smacks at the center. That's out number 2. And here's Cowens. Cowens floats it, but that will be caught. So Cassian, great job. Neutralizing the 85 Royals. Here's Gene Larkin. Larkin, base hit. So base hit, and here comes Shane Mack. Mack going for the ball and hits it right at 3rd base. I think, yeah, Brett's still on the team, but I think he's earning some time. So anyway, infield hit to Jim Ray Hart. 1st and 2nd for Ootp. Ootp, ground ball. This could be a double play. I think it's the 2nd straight double play Ootp has hit into. So that's the 3rd double play by the 85 Royals. Runner on 3rd for Gagne. Number, throw. Oh, he's safe. And we got to run. We actually, for the last 2 games were shutouts. Not anymore. And Haas is yelling at his catcher, what are you doing? No block. To the right field, nice catch. But Haas is like, I wanted a shutout. It's like the other boys. Well, here comes Balboni. Balboni chops it to second. Easy throw. Ah, so. Here's White. Frank White down the 1st, stomp. That's 2 outs. Here comes Jose Perez. Got him, strike 3. Nice job with the fastball. Perez has a little discussion about their different philosophies. You better be careful. It will be Anderson and Upshaw, lefty righty. Here's Moose to Aurelio Ramirez. All for it. Good. We're thinking double play. That's number 4, I think. Holy smokes. I'd really see a team get 4 double plays in one game. And after, Strauss at the center, looking back. That's a double. So that's the 8th hit for the 91 Twins. They actually have more hits than the Royals, and they're winning. I mean, losing. You know what I mean. Here's Harper. Right, this will land fair, and that'll be a double, so it's 5-2. Probably be moving Haas out of the game soon. And Harper with a double. Here's Larkin. Ground ball to short, throw the 1st. Well, he kind of gets out of it, but they give up and it's feed to 2. It will be Erstad, who's a lefty, so that is Alan Anderson, who will come in 3-4 with a 5.35 ERA. His 36th game, he had 1 start. Lancaster, California. He did have the ERA title in the 1980s. Erstad golfs at the right, dips it, base out. Yeah, Alan Anderson, what was it, 1989 he won the ERA award? Pitch to Marion. Oops. You better be careful. So I decides to smack it. Well, that's even worse for the Twins. That is a double by Marion. Is it an RBI? I don't think so. So it's first and second and third for Mr. Hart. Jim Ray, that is. Jim Ray pops at the center. It's not going to be a sac fly. Mac sets up. And Erstad will tag. No play. 6-2. Another sac fly for the Rose. Hey, Joe. McRae. McRae pokes it to right field. Looks catchable. Is catchable. And the runner will hold. Here's Kress. Chopper. Anderson. Oh, he dove, but he threw the first. What a mistake. But it's E3. It's Larkin's fault, not the pitcher. So it's all his fault. It's Cowens. Cowens smacks at the center, but it's caught. So Anderson does give up a run. 6-2 Rose. Oh, stretch run. I wonder why there was music playing. So that is Take Me to the Ball Game, and we're going to take you to Coto Recto tomorrow as we start our 3-game National League block. We're going to Colorado. It's not the Colorado Legends, it's their seasonal cousins, the 07 Rockies. They face another seasonal team, the 75 Big Red Machine. Well, the partial Big Red Machine. 75 Reds, they have some special guests, and of course, yeah, them and the 07 Rockies. That's tomorrow on the game of the day for Ootp Legends League. And of course, a reminder Sunday, because Sunday is an off day for Ootp. There will be PC Replay Baseball, the 32-team seasonal thing, not the Spirit of 76 thing, but the 32-team thing. We have a double dip for you. It's the 2001 Mariners taking on the 1991 Minnesota Twins. And also the 1912 New York Giants, the former home of the San Francisco Giants, will face the 1986 Mets, the Battle of New York. So here's Haas, and here's Mac. Max smacks at the center. That looks like a double. Lots of doubles today by these guys. The Twins. Mac likes being in the hole, I think. Here comes Ootp. Ootp. Well, at least he can't hit into a double play, because obviously he can't. Unless the runner makes a stupid mistake. Gagne down the line. That's a base hit. They're going for the run, and he is going to be cut down. Nice job by McRae. 7-2 out to Mac. Well, that kind of saves Moose Haas in a sense. Here's Numlock. Trying to move to second. Numlock golfs at the left. Hop. So Haas does his job, but the Twins do score a pair of hits. Nothing good. Here comes Mahmoudi golfs to the right, trying to shoot top the back, ball top, a single. No mind. Here's Frank White. Frank White, base hit. Correct. Upshaw's ready. Okay, Cecil Upshaw. Raymond Twins 6. This will be his 6th appearance. He got released by the Braves. So Cecil Upshaw will come in to the game, number 42 in your programs. I think he wore 42. This could be a double play. And Upshaw gets the big double play. Rose can't get anything. 6-2. 94 pitches. Here's Aurelio. Aurelio smacks to the second. Easy play. 1 out. Here comes Chili. Good night. Swing and a miss on a Changé. That's his first strikeout of the day. Here's De Jesus. Down to third, throw to first. Well, Moose Haas wants the complete game victory. He might get it. 6-2. Upshot, Erstad, he's 3 for 4. Are you really thinking you were going to take him out of the game? He wants a fourth hit? Not happening. 6-3 on the put up. One out for Marty Marion, who's also got a pair of hits. He's going to fly to right. 2 down for Jim Ray. He says he wants to continue. Jim Ray smacks at the center, so Upshaw. Great job. Great relief work by him. 6-2 for the 85 Royals. It will be probably going to be, well, they will warm up Herrera, but they're also going to warm up Beckwith, too, just in case. Brian Harper went for 3. Yeah, he knows this. Harper smacks it to right field, looking for a hit, and oh, what a snag by Cowens. He hustled and makes the one-hand grab. Beauty. It's Gene Larkin. Yeah, because with Herbeck gone now. Okay. So they're going for Manny Nieto. I'm actually surprised. I think they're trying to catch Paz off guard. Nieto to center field. Caught by Erstad. 1 out to go for the Royals, and it's going to be Shane Mack, who's got 3 of the 11 hits today. And he make it 4 left field. Line drive, say it's the Mac Militant. Alright, got it on. It's the Mac Militant. You know, Theodore Long's SmackDown thing. GM. Hold on, player. We're doing a tag team. Herrera's still warming up. House is like, you're still warming up? You can. It is a safe situation. They're definitely taking Octane out, and it is going to be Pagalero who will pinch hit. House is hoping that he doesn't have to low. Hands to left, and hook! And the 85 goes 6-3. Moose Haas goes to 9-8 with a complete game victory. Mac went 4 for 4, a home run, a double, 2 singles. He missed the cycle by a triple. But many people can't hit triples. And the Royals win 6-3. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, they had 4 double plays. Haas jumps to 9-8. His ERA does dip to 3.67. Nagel drops to 3-12. Cassian does well. His 3 innings of work. His ERA dips to 6.5. Upshaw did quite well himself, too. Let's look at the line scores. Well, anyway, Eddie Matthews, pair of home runs, 6 RBIs for the Braves. He is your top star. Brad Hop, pair of tater tots. Let's see if he does that again tomorrow on TV. Emil Haas, a pair of doubles. The Royals win 3-2. Busby beats CJ Wilson. Castillo say, Castillo. 2017 Astros 12-9. Flyers beats McNally. The White Sox Legends 9-4. Walsh beats Stoudemire. That's Mel Stoudemire. The Blue Jays Legends beat the Seattle Legends 4-1. Guzman beats Randy Johnson with 2 Wayne Ward's 30th save. R.I.P. 29 A's, 17 runs off of DiNardo and Co. Ashby with the win. 1-5-1-6. Flying Purple People Eater. Yankees Legends win 7-5. Babe Ruth's 12 win as a starter. Aguilar loses 7-11. Rivera saves 28. Cleveland Legends win 4-2. Being badly hit by Boston, then they win. McDowell beats Deont. Red Johnson's 11 save. 93 Blue Jays 5-3. Vukovic beats Alvarez with Ward's 19 save. Vukovic. The 27 Yankees crush it 7-1. Thomas beats Kabelski. 2011 Rangers win 5-4. O'Day with the win over Oss with Tatiyama-san 16 save. 85 Royals win 6-3. You saw that live. Twins Legends with a shutout. The Gym Cat shuts out the defending champs. Plank loses. Nathan's 24 save. The 2002 Angels win again shutout wise 1-0. Tim Salmon's home run in the 4th. Lackey beats Stanford. Donnelly picks up save number 21. Whoosh. Astros Legends beat the Angels Legends 7-3. Wilson beats Finley with Joe Niekro, his 2nd save. And the 2001 Mariners 3 runs in the 8th to win. Tasasaki beats Jackie Moores with Rhodes' his 28th save. The Marlins Legends survive 7-5. Dontrell beats Clark Griffith. Expos Gagne all 3 runs for home runs. Kutch for Pittsburgh. Raines and Hubie for Montreal. Gio beats Field. Cruz Juarez picks up save number 8. Phillies with a shutout. Chris Short beats Batista. 64 Cardinals win 3-2 with 2 in the 9th. Messier beats Scott Downs with Schultz's 27th. The Mets Legends win 12-3. Glavine beats Guzman. Ed Brandt with the save. The 54 Giants win 5-2. Lydell beats Fetters with Cook's 18 save. The 60 Pirates win the shutout. Cheney 10-0. Lindsay confirmed. Law picks up the save. 86 Mets win 5-2. Darling beats Kid Nichols, who drops to 2-16. This guy sucks. Egler's 18 save. The 97 Marlins win late 3-2. Powell beats D'Agostino. Hammond's 25th save. Cubs were like, yeah, we're going to win. No, fuck. Brewers Legends win off in the ninth. Fingers beats Broxton 6-2 as a reliever. Wow. 82 Brewers win 6-1. Noodles Hahn with the big double over Ray Kramer, who's 0-7. Yeek! Rainy. Cardinals Legends with a shutout. Carpenter beats Cueto. Roosevelt has to come in for the save. Number 27. Padres Legends win 10-0. Ashby beats Lou Burdett. Big win for him. 2007 Rockies win 7-6. Myers beats Hyannis. Hurges his 23rd save. We'll see those two teams tomorrow. And the Rockies Legends win 7-6. Jeff Francis, Canadian, beats Besant, not Canadian, and Houston Street's 30th save. That game for the 75 Reds and the 07 Rockies will be at 9:30, so it'll be a night game. So let's look at the National League. Do they have any afternoon games? It is a Friday, so they have 4. Montreal, Gagne set a 12. Pascal Perez beats Chemnitz. Wetland's 35th save. Carter going deep for Montreal. Wagner and Metzlake for Pittsburgh, but it doesn't matter. Montreal Gagne. Comes the Marlins. Marlins Legends win 3-1. Beckett beats Zambrano. Brian Harvey's 19th save. Padres scored 2 in the ninth. Mark Davis goes to 8-1 as a reliever. Mossy loses. Hoffman picks up 7 for 30. And the Cardinals walk off by Chick Havey. Roosevelt beats Chapman. We're going to simulate 2 seasonal games for the American League. The 04 Red Sox win 12-4. Big win for them. Bias beats Grove. What a comeback from their 71 shellacking. And the 20 Indians win 4-3. Garcia with the win over Bar. Oh, the save. Holy St. Laurent. What a job. Yeah, what a job by the 04 Red Sox. You know, remember a couple days ago when they lost to Boston thanks to the 3-run shot by Mo Vaughn? Yeah. Radish. Snake. Yeah, I played. For speaker, yeah. Shoeless Joe hurt with a knee contusion. They're missing his stuff at the top. Day to day for Cargo for Colorado Legends with a Bruce Hand. He's batting well with the batting average, but his RBIs are falling. 27 Yankees. Babe Ruth will miss another 4 days with an oblique strain. They need him. And Oakland, wow. Oakland loses Lefty Grove for the duration of the season with nerve compression. He's 33 years old, but he does have 14 wins. That is a brutal loss for the A's. That's a big knockout blow because Grove was doing pretty well for himself. 19-4 2 years ago, then 17-12, and now 14-5. That is a big knockout blow for Oakland. They now have to use Tim Hudson. Well, Blue Moon Odom moves to relief. Tim Hudson will be in the rotation. He is a good pitcher, although I would have went with Catfish Hunter. But yeah, or Mulder even. But yeah, with 3 lefties, you got to put Tim Hudson. So Hudson goes back to being the starter. I would have went Catfish. They are up by 5 in the West, so that's good news for Oakland. But yeah, they lost Lefty Grove. Because of how good Lefty Grove is, I'm going to have to, I will not boot him. Yeah, he's got 12 wins. Yeah, pitchers, I got to think, well, he does have a title under his reign, but I don't want to screw up the defending champions. Technically, like the Blue Jays, I wouldn't do that. So Lefty Grove, let's look at Lefty Grove. Like I want to check, I want to see his pitching stats in the postseason. Well, he started 5 games, but he never got a decision. He only played 17 innings in those games. Wow. Yeah, Lefty Grove was terrible in the playoffs. But he does have a ring. Wait, how long is he out for? He's out for 4 months. Okay, he'll be back in January. He'll be fine. And Ducky Medwick is out for 4 weeks for the Cardinals. He was starting to pick up speed in left field. So now they got to. So they had to find a left fielder. Ray Blades. Yeah, Medwick's out for 4 weeks. He should be gone, like left field. It should be Ray Blades, and then they probably will put like a Mize or Ripper Collins at DH. Yeah, I think Blades will have to play left field. You could put Lou Brock in. I would. Seriously, I would put Lou Brock in and change his skin color too, obviously. Yeah, I would put Lou Brock in for the Cardinals or Vince Cohen. Put a speedster in. this thing because after all, Joe Medwick isn't going to be around. Yeah, I would put Luke Brock in to the lineup, or even Kurt Flood in for the Cardinals legends. They are tops in the NL East. They and the Mets have to play, but yeah, the Cardinals and the Mets are fighting tooth and nail for tops in the division and all that. Yeah, Medwick. Yeah, let's take a look at the standings technically by wildcards. Well, the A's are second in the AL behind the Blue Jays, with Baltimore third. Tampa and Cleveland meet each other 4-5. Yankees are six, so they would play the Orioles. Mariners would play the A's. The Blue Jays could face the Royals or the Angels. Well, the Royals have a 4-game winning streak. The Super Softs looking pretty good. White Sox are three back. 27 Yankees are the top seasonal team in the AL, 2 games above 500. They're ahead of the Tigers, technically. And the Cardinals, they are number three. They're behind. The Braves are tops, then the Dodgers, then the Cardinals, then the Expos. They're not that far off. Expos and Pirates might meet in the playoffs as the division winners. The Mets are the sixth seed, so they would play St. Louis. Oh man, and at least battle. The Padres right now are seven, so they would play the Dodgers. Phillies and Rockies are tied, and the Phillies should get advantage because they are the defending champs. Phillies, Rockies, and then the Reds are 5.5 back, so it's basically a 2-horse race. Padres have won 7 in a row, so yeah, things will be interesting, especially with Oakland losing Lefty Grove for the year. But I would be back by January. If he was gone for like 8 months, I would probably have pulled the plug on Lefty Grove as a starter and make him retire. But what can you do? Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond at Duke.